Skar King is just the quintessential evil dictator.
The Skar King has this great weapon, this bone whip.
In the same way that humans have weapons of mass destruction, the Skar King's got his version of that.
Skar King is a dark counterpart to Kong.
He's everything that Kong's not. Normally when you're doing a Godzilla or King Kong movie, humanity is the biggest threat. Being able to come up with a villain like the Skar King, it opened the door where we could tell that same evil side of humanity story, but from the monster perspective. And that means creating an even bigger threat that the Skar King is in control of. He's taken over this tribe of apes in Hollow Earth, and he's running the show down there, and he's doing it in the most self-serving way possible. If you look in his throne room scene, you can kind of see that he even has like a little harem. There's little apes that are clearly little Skar King apes.
As far as the Skar King knows, Hollow Earth is the entire universe. He doesn't necessarily know that the surface world is up there until he goes through that portal and sees our world for the first time. And when he does, you can see that hunger in his eyes.
Within the great ape community, you have certain apes that live off of hunting other apes, and they have this look to them that's unlike other primates. There's something evil about them, and so we really started drawing facial features with that as the basis for the Skar King.
I wanted a nemesis for Kong that was going to be another ape, but would be more agile than Kong. He's taller, he's slim, his arms are extra long, he's lanky, his colors are vibrant and red, whereas Kong, deep down, there's something kind of gentle about him. This one's scary and ruthless. His actual fur color isn't red. He's painted himself that way, and you can see all the other apes have these marks on their body, and that's sort of them pledging their allegiance. There's even a ranking system. You can see some of the guards, they also have red paint on their face, whereas the worker ones don't have the red paint on their face.
I like that he's called the Skar King, although he himself is one of the least scarred apes, because it implies something even darker about him, about how he identifies like his loyal guard through scarring them.
For the loyal guard, we were looking at chimpanzees that are older, have started losing hair, so that you really start to see their muscular nature.
For the Skar King, we want to give him this attitude as like he thinks he's the best in the world. He doesn't care about anybody, he doesn't respect anybody. So we wanted to make sure that this personality was coming through his body language and the way he looked at the other Titans, always to impose himself. So the Skar King, besides being very agile and moving fast, what did give him strength is his whip.
One of the things I was most proud of in GBK was coming up with the axe for Kong. And so coming into this film, I instantly knew I wanted Skar King to have some sort of whip type thing, and he's taken some sort of spinal cord off a creature and he's turned it into a whip.
But this weapon is powerful because there is a crystal embedded in the whip.
Skar King has learned how to keep Shimo under his control. He uses a crystal that causes Shimo great pain, and he uses that pain to control and manipulate Shimo.
Skar King's by far the smartest opponent we've ever seen in these movies. He's been able to create this army of Kongs. He's been able to capture and weaponize Shimo and use that as the battering ram to fight his way out of Hollow Earth and potentially enslave the surface world as well.
It's going to take all the hero monsters in the world to band together to be able to stop them.